Hi everyone, Betta Bay girl here. We are at my main island, Betta Bay. I am starting here in the plaza because this island does have a specific storyline and it's important that you start at the airport. Here to the bottom left of resident services, you will find some gifts, so make sure to pick those up. And then if you continue here, there is a vine you can climb up, and then hopping over the small little rivers, you can climb down one more vine, and then you will find yourself at the airport. So we'll take a quick peek at the map. This island is themed Sherb in Wonderland. So you can see our cast of characters here. And then we'll see what's in the gifts. The orange presents are a Mad Hatter outfit, and the blue ones are Alice. I'm already wearing the right tights and shoes, but I will go ahead and put on the wig and the dress. I always drop gifts every single time. Okay, we are now ready to go. We have Sherb's house right here, which we will check out in a minute. First, we're gonna go visit his older brother, Kid. There is a ladder here, but Kid was blocking the way, and I couldn't get up. We have another gift, a book. Kid feels that reading is very important, but I think I have to agree with Sherb. What's the point of a book if there's no pictures? Okay, and into Sherb's house. Sherb's my baby boy. He was the first lazy that I got, and I was beyond thrilled. He is never allowed to leave, so all my themes will have to incorporate him somehow. I love the way his house turned out. It's just so cute and whimsical, and he's got his butterflies. May not be his normal bug friends, but still. Bye, Sherb. Sherb loves going on adventures, and he's told us so many stories. If only I could go on an adventure, just like Sherb. But wait, what's this? It's time to go down the rabbit hole. This island is themed mostly off the cartoon version of Alice in Wonderland. Here we are falling down the rabbit hole. There are also a few nods to the book as well as the more recent live action versions. So it'll be a little bit of everything. And we've finally fallen to the bottom of the rabbit hole. Pretty simple here, but after all, there's not really much once you land. The wall patterns are available at the kiosk, as well as the drink me labels. Wouldn't be complete without them. After crying and crying and floating out to sea, we finally land on the beach. And the only way to dry off is with the caucus race. As we wander through the forest, we come across the Tweedles. Tweedle Fran and Tweedle Chris. Yes, everything is a bit strange. Kept it very light and whimsical with their signature pink and blue. Chrissy is home, so we can go inside. All of the interiors have been customized. Francine and Chrissy's houses are mirror images, the only difference being that Chrissy's has pink accents and Francine has blue. Unfortunately, she has her crafting table out. It's supposed to be a kitchen area here with a medium wooden partition, so her bedroom's separate, but you can get the idea. You can also visit my Instagram, which is linked in the description. There are videos of all the interiors, so whatever you don't see here, you can go there or you can come visit yourself. The Tweedles has some very interesting stories to tell, and it took quite a while to get away from them. Let's grab this little gift. And I didn't drop it. Ooh, cotton candy. Perfect for story time. So they had a story to tell me about the walrus and the carpenter. Those poor, poor oysters. So sad. I haven't done a build like this with so many of the seashell and mermaid items, so this is pretty fun. Got the little hut where the poor oysters get eaten. And then up here there's a small little walkway going behind the Tweedles' house. I do highly encourage you to come visit the Dream Address yourself. There are many, many gyroids, as you can see, and there are hidden speakers pretty much everywhere, so it really sets the tone, and it's quite fun to listen to everything as you're walking through. Finally managed to get away from the Tweedles and follow the White Rabbit to her house. So this is Ruby's house. I took a lot of inspiration from the cartoon, as most of the furniture was rabbit-shaped. So it's fun getting to use the Sanrio furniture items. It worked out just perfect. All the pinks and whites. I have really grown attached to Ruby. It's gonna be hard to let her go. I do love this area around her house. Just came out so sweet. And then the beach is kind of an extension, keeping to those same pinks and whites. and some bubbles to go with the bubble machines. Right here we have resident services, but we have more to explore. We have this continuing to wander through the forest. Do you think that Alice could be a wildflower? I had to do the golden afternoon. I've always loved that part. And up here we have an old friend, the blue caterpillar. Well, after he's become a butterfly. Hello, Absalom. And then tucked back here, we have the campsite. Didn't really fit with the theme, so it's back in a corner, but just kept it nice and natural. And, you know, if you're going camping, you may as well go fishing too. And then if we head back, I think it's time for a mad tea party. This is probably my favorite part of the entire island. I've seen a lot of different concepts for this. I just wanted to keep it very eclectic and natural. Starting off our Mad Tea Party trio is the Mad Hatter, which is none other than Raymond. My friend had actually found him while villager hunting, and she knew how much I wanted him, so she got him for me. No rules in Wonderland. So as you can see, he is definitely busy plying his trade. Hats everywhere. By Raymond. Next up will be the March Hare, which if you come over here, there is a ladder. It's kind of tucked away. So we'll go around his yard first. The March Hare is a little obsessed with tea, so we had to make sure the area around his house reflected that. And, you know, I think the March Hare is probably the maddest of this trio. So his house has been rather neglected. But I love the way it turned out. Let's move over just a little. He really should take that off the stove. It's already burnt. Thanks, O'Hare. And then last in the Mad Party trio. Oh, here's Alice. Things have definitely gotten curiouser and curiouser. So up 2 more ladders to visit the dormouse, little Bree. She has plenty of jam scattered about, and her scones. Simple and cute. Continue to go through the forest. And what's this? The cemetery. Looks like there's a darker side to Wonderland. Let's hope we don't run into the Queen. If only there was someone who could help us. Oh, here's the Queen. Well, if I must. No curtsy, but I can bow. Here is the Cheshire Cat's house. Bob, of course. He must be hiding somewhere. I love all of the glowy moss and the mushrooms at this twilight hour. It just gives it an ethereal glow. We're coming here to the crossroads. This path here will take you back to resident services, but not quite done yet. Coming this way, we have the Queen's Maze. May not be made of cards, but I was a lot of fun doing this section. It's not a complicated maze by any means, but it does take up about a quarter of the island. Maybe not quite, but it's close. And then we have the little heart pond and the lobster quadrille. Okay, so they're not lobsters, they're crawfish, but it's as close as I could get, because unfortunately we can't get lobster models. So disappointing. A lot of the beaches are fairly natural, so not too much, just rocks and flower starts, since they won't spread like weeds. We have the formal garden. And what's this? Francine, have you been painting the roses red? Nooks is hidden away here as an extension of the Queen's castle. And back here we have the Gears of Time. Let's see if I can get an angle here. Let's go up. Do our little trick to get our camera even higher. There we go. Nice view of all those gears. Museum here. I love hearing all the gears going at once. So cool. Hi, Flora. Definitely dreamy. And I don't blame you, Flora, for trying to get far away from your house. We have the Queen's Castle, which we'll explore in a minute. But first, it's time for a game of croquet. Oh, and the Queen is even here, and so's Bob. Lazies are just adorable. So, yes, Flora, I don't blame you for running because flamingos do not make good croquet mallets. Have a heart waterfall. I had seen the idea on Instagram, Pinterest, but the one I'd seen was sunken, and I thought it would work perfect here though. And then tucked away back here is Able Sisters. Again, not something that exactly fits with the theme, but it has to go somewhere. Okay, and last thing, let's go explore the Queen's Castle. A quick peek at it all. Love how this came out. And of course, no castle would be complete without a throne room. They have to hold the court somewhere. And behind, we have a hidden room. The Queen's private terrace. Black and red, of course. Squeaking back out. To the right, we have the Queen's bathroom. Had to keep it dark and moody, and that rose bed just had to be used somewhere. The left room is a nod to Pig and Pepper. Since we have all the different dusting abilities, I had to make use of it because it was so perfect. So, as you can see, there is a lot of pepper in the air. Way too much pepper. And then downstairs is the banquet hall. I really wish that the wedding furniture came in a darker tone or something with more red, but the elegant version still worked very nice. I think the gold suit of armors tied it together. Let's just hope there's no pepper in that cake. Ugh. last but not least is the Queen's bedroom, which is elegant furniture. I think the Elegant series is probably my favorite from the 2.0 update. I think I've used it in every build I've done so far. What can I say? I like things that are classy and old-fashioned. This is also probably the only island I've done so far that does not have a diner. Speaking of my love of old-fashioned things. Anyway, here we are. Thank you all for joining me on my very first island tour. I hope you can come visit yourself. You can feel free to check out my Instagram for more photos of my island and videos of the other villagers' interiors. I also have a highlight on my Instagram that features all of the design codes that have been used. Most of them are from other creators, so if you wanted to use them yourself, feel free to check that out. Also, if you would like me to tour your island, please fill out the Google Docs that you can find attached in the description, and maybe I'll be touring your island next. Thanks again for coming along, and I hope you're having a great day.